Hello students, welcome to our class today. I believe that you are fine at home and enjoying our lessons that we are bringing to you. Again, today we'll be continuing with our topic from Unit 15, page 56 of your textbook. We continue our lesson on how we can double numbers, okay? So first we need to remind ourselves about what actually is the meaning of doubling, okay? So when doubling a number, you add the number to itself. That means when you have 5 and you want to double it, you add 5 to itself again, and that will give you 10. So any number that you have and you want to double, you need to add that number to itself. However, you can also multiply that number that you want to multiply by 2. So there are two ways that, as we have learned already, that you can use to double your number. You can first add the number to itself, or you can multiply by 2, and that will give you the double of what you are looking for. Again, today we'll be looking at some examples about how we can double 2-digit numbers and then that of 3-digit numbers. So we have 4 examples on our whiteboard that we need to go through to understand how we can do with 2-digit and 3-digit numbers. The first example that we have here is 15. So our instruction is that double the following numbers. So that is our instruction. That means all the numbers that we have here, we need to double them. Okay, so 15 could be doubled by making 15 plus 15, okay? So we're gonna have 15 plus 15, and that will be equal to 30. Again, you can also say 15 multiplied by 2, and that will also give you 30. So these are the two methods that you can use to find your answers. Okay, so we have 111. So this is 111. We're going to find the double of 111. So you can say 111 plus 111, okay? Okay, so that we're going to give you 222. Again, you can also say 111 multiply by 2, and that will also give you 222. As simple as that. Okay, now we have 250. So this is 250. 250. We're going to find the double of 250, okay? So we need to, first we can say, so first we can say 250 plus 250. And that is going to give us 500. Okay, so that we're going to give us 500. Or you can also say that 250 multiplied by 2, and that will also give you your 500 the same way. Okay, so we look at our second example. We have 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is going to give us 146. Again, you can say 223 multiplied by 2, and that will also give you 246. So you can use any of these methods to double your numbers. Either you add the number to itself or you multiply by 2, and then you have your final answer. Sometimes there are 2 other words that could be used to also mean double that you need to know. So these are 2 key words that we're going to add to the meaning of double or our understanding of double. we are making 2 times of what we have. That means we are doubling it. If you also make twice of what you have, it also means double. So please don't forget that 2 times of what you have, you are doubling. Twice of what you have, you are also doubling. Thank you. On your first activity, I'm going to post your exercise for you, and you're going to do some exercise on how you can double numbers. Until then, we meet on a second video. Okay, students, welcome to our second episode on our lesson doubling. You have actually done so well in your first activity. So on this section, we'll be increasing our numbers so that we can deal with big numbers or larger numbers to see how our addition skills are. So we have 3 examples that we're going to look at, and then we'll have our second activity as well. So the first number that we have 350. The second one, we have 150. And then we have 100. Okay, so know how to call your numbers. 350, 150, and 100. Okay, so again, when you want to double your numbers, you have to add the numbers to itself, or you multiply by 2. So it's the same method that we're going to use, and our keyword also meaning double could also be like 2 times of what you have, or you could be asked to find twice of what you also have. So either you see double 2 times or twice, it all means that you add the number to itself, or you multiply by 2. Our first example, we have 350. We're going to double it. So this is going to, our first method can be 350 plus 350. Okay, so that will be equal to 700. You can also say 350 multiplied by 2, and that will also give you 700. 150, we can say 150 plus 150, that will give us 300. Or we can say 150 multiplied by 2, and that will give us 300 as well. 100 plus 100 will give us 200, and then 100 times 2 will also give us 200. So we could use either adding the number to itself, or we can use multiply by 2, and they all have the same answer as doubling. Okay, so this we use the same number, and then this we use multiply by 2. Choose the method that is most easy and convenient for you to do your calculations always. Your second activity will be posted to you just as we did in the first episode. See you on the third clip. Students, welcome back to our last episode. I hope that you have enjoyed both the first and that of the second clip. On this section, we are going to do a quick review of what we have studied so far about doubling. So doubling means that we are adding a number to itself. That's the first understanding. The second understanding is that we can also, or we have to multiply that number by 2, and that means we have double what we already had. We have done couples of examples that has taken you through how you can deal with a single digit number, a double digit number, and that of having 3-digit numbers. So I am quite confident that when you meet any of these situations in your quizzes and your exams, you will be able to double the numbers. Again, if the word double is not used in the instruction and you have twice, 2 times, that also means that you are asked to double the number that you have. Okay, so 2 times of what you have means you are doubling it. Twice of what you have means you are also doubling it. Thank you so much for joining class today, and your participation was very great. I'll see you again next week. Enjoy your holidays.